Hi and welcome to Opera 3 video help sheets. The video help sheet today will go through taking a backup within Opera. As many of you are aware, the backup procedure is held within administration, in utilities and backup. Okay, the backup utility will ask for nobody else to be in the system apart from the user that's taking the backup. Once you're happy that all users are out, select OK. And it will list all your companies here. Select the companies you wish to back up. You do have an additional include files and folders here. So what you'll find within Opera that it will store PDFs and your emails and exports. Okay, in this scenario what I'm going to do is untick the additional files because I'm just wanting to back up the data of Opera. Okay. The backup location is always default, so what it will do in this instance was it will create the backup in that folder there. So what we'll do is we'll go to that folder afterwards so I can show you the folder that it's completed. So then you hit next when you're happy with that screen and start, and what the system will do is then run through the backup process. Okay, just depending on the size of your data, this can take different lengths of time. Okay, that's complete. What you'll be able to do once your backup has completed is you will then be able to go to the location that your backup was specified, and as you can see, there you go, the backup is created as a zip folder. Sometimes you may find that not all users have exited the system before taking a backup. Okay, to check what users are in your system, you've also got a monitors user, and that's located within Administration, System, Utilities, Monitor Users. This will give you a list of all the users that are currently logged into the system or active. Okay. Sometimes what you may find is you have locked users in your system. This could be because if they've crashed out of Opera. If this is the case, you do have the option to schedule a shutdown or a lockout. What this will do is clear all of the users from Opera. Another nice function of Opera when taking a backup is also within Scheduler. So again, that would be still in Administration, Scheduling. What you can do here is you can schedule a task. Okay, and if we create a new task in here, what we can do is tell it we want a task type of backup database. And we'll call it here backup, and description of backup. And we can set it for specific days of the week or certain times. Okay, so we're just going to run this once just so I can show you how it exactly is going to work. So what we do is put in today's date and the time. Okay. What we're going to do is just copy the main data once, and again I'm just going to copy the main database and I'm just going to do it to the default location, which is the same as before. If we hit save, that schedules that task in there. So then if I close out of Opera, what it will do is go and run that backup when it hits that time. So as you can see, now we've got two backups as the process is run. If we log back into Opera, what you see if we're going into Administration and Scheduling and Schedule Task, it will show you the backup that we've collected and then when it was last run. You can delete tasks once you've set them up, so if you just wanted to run one backup, you can do it as we've just done. Or if you wanted to run a backup process every day at a certain time, you could also set it up in here to run on specific days of the week. at a certain time. You can also send a notification out. The different notification options that you've got are message only. So what this will do is it will flag up a message to all users that are in the system that you're going to do a backup. So what you could do in particular is just send a message to everybody saying please exit Opera. And what that will do is once you've saved it, it will flag up that message to everybody. You've also got a shutdown and lockout. Now what these do is it will shut down Opera and it will lock users out. So that will stop anybody from being able to access Opera while you are taking a backup. You can also do a shutdown and lockout option back through administration and scheduling through here. So what you can do in shutdown is, for example, I've got one set up here called weekly backup, and my weekly backup is going to take place on a Friday at 5 o'clock, and it's going to shut down. So what that does, it will shut down and it will remove everybody out of Opera. What I've also got on here is a message for everybody. Okay, so it just lets people know, and I've got the message going out before. Okay, so we're going to lock everybody out for 20 minutes, which means nobody will be able to access Opera for that 20 minutes while your backup is running. And we're going to show this message 2 hours before our backup is going to take place. So I've just said to everybody, as you can see on our message, that for everybody to be logged out of Opera by 4:45, and you'll be able to log back in at 5:20. So this is quite a nice function within Opera. It will remove all the users from Opera and give them a pre-warning also. You can distribute the messages for all users or just groups, and you can have multiple shutdowns set up. So you could have a multiple ones set up for different things. For example, if you want to do your month end and lock everybody out while you're doing your month end process, you could do that on a monthly basis and say on the last day of every month, lock everybody out for 30 minutes. Send the message, please. Okay. So what that'll do is it'll flag up a message 2 hours before. It'll lock everybody out of the system for 30 minutes, and it'll let me do my month end process, and it's active. So that will run every month on the last day of the month at 3 o'clock, and everybody will get a message beforehand. Once you're happy with that, save the changes and it'll be added to your list within schedule and shut down. Okay. Once you're happy with them, and if you want to mark, you can set different users. So at the moment I've got everybody against there, and also you can set it against different companies. So I've got that set against my companies also. I hope that video has helped you. If you do have any questions, please contact us. Thank you.